The most dangerous moment is not when the cage breaks. It is when the prisoner stops fearing it. An ordinary Tuesday morning. Same corridors. Same faces. Sam walked 3 steps behind Maya, carried her bag to the entrance, and watched her disappear. Then, he stood alone. For just a moment. And made a decision. The mathematics competition was open to everyone. Sam had never entered. Maya never said he could, and in 7 years, her permission was his only currency. But that morning, he saw Nina walk into the hall alone. Surrounded by wealth, tutors, and privilege, she opened her pencil case. She had 1 pencil. 1 eraser. And nowhere to sit that felt safe. Sam walked in and sat right beside her. The proctor glared. Sam looked back, entirely unbothered. Nobody in that room had ever seen anything like it. His pen moved with terrifying speed. Not rushed, efficient. Every calculation was flawless, every answer elegant. The examiner would later read it twice, certain he was missing a mistake. There wasn't one. 22 minutes. Perfect score. He set his pen down like it was nothing. The rest of the hall wasn't even half finished. Nina stared at him, wide-eyed. He didn't even notice. He just watched the clock, as calm as if he were doing laundry. When the results came out, the room went dead silent. She heard about it before the announcement finished echoing. She looked at him. Really looked at him. And did not know what she saw. Not her property. Not her shadow. Not her servant. But a stranger. It unsettled her in a way she couldn't explain. When the classes emptied, she found him alone. "You could have told me you were good at this. You never asked." She turned away. But her hands, hidden inside her pockets, were not entirely steady. And somewhere inside the wall she had spent years building, a crack appeared. 3 weeks later. Late evening. 3 men were waiting in the far corner by Maya's car. Sent by a rival political family to send a message to her father. Her bodyguards had been dismissed early on false info. A setup. And she was walking right into it. Chin up. Eyes cold. Hands flat against her side so they would not shake. Showing fear was a weakness, and weakness was for other people. But her breathing had changed. The men moved closer. Then, footsteps. Quiet. Unhurried. Without his glasses, his eyes were something else entirely. The eyes of someone who had decided the time had come. One of the men laughed. "A schoolboy?" 3 men. 40 seconds. Not one of them was left standing. Sam straightened his school collar, picked up her fallen phone, and held it out. As calm as if he had just picked up her bag. She took the phone. And without thinking, she followed him. Walking behind him, something moved through her chest that she had no name for. It felt uncomfortably close to safety. She had never felt safe before. Only powerful. And she was only now learning the difference. And then the realization hit her, cold and unwelcome. Not what he liked. Not what he feared. Not what he wrote in those notebooks she used to tear pages from. Something broke open inside her. Slowly. Under the weight of 7 years. The rumors spread. Suddenly, everyone noticed him. Love letters filled his locker. Girls stopped him in the halls. He noticed none of them. His mind was on the debt clock ticking down in his head. But Maya noticed everything. A second-year girl. In front of 20 people. Loud and clear. Sam's expression? Politely blank. Later that day, she found Sam in the corridor. She didn't mention her jealousy. She just said flatly, "Sam. I did not speak to her. She spoke to me." Maya. Same thing. Sam. It is not the same thing. The silence between them stretched? It wasn't the silence of a servant waiting for orders. It was the silence of a man who had already decided. To be continued. Part 3, The Reckoning.